I'm back from searching every file room, slum district, speakeasy, and hard-boiled grocery store this side of the something. Oh, and I got the apples for me and the roses for you.
The real place you should have searched was this conversation, to find the point where I asked.
Oh yeah, my foot's fine. Thanks for asking. And, for no extra charge, I got another murder victim. Stumbling in who had been stabbed a bunch, like all the others. Well, kinda.
Sometimes that's simply the fastest way to finish the job.
Before the police got there, it was pure pandemonium. Everyone screaming and yelling at the dead body. Chaos. A little heart could barely take it.
Someone like you there, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like a three-legged jackalope. I can't stand another victim dying. It's almost as if I...
Hey, you clackboxing, chicken-hearted chuckleheads. I don't pay 2 cents a month to be bothered by the likes of you two-bit private dicks goofing off down there.
Pipe down, you rambunctious rattlecap. The nerves I get on some people. I tell you.
Oh, I do doubt you'll be a problem for long.
You were telling me. But I tell you, this is getting harder to bring to justice than that baby who stole my candy. I've got no clues.
In more ways than one. Sometimes the simplest answer is the hardest to accept. An idea seems to have broken down on the highway in my head. I conclude we follow it.
Hey, what goes is what you say. Man, after we solve this case, you think they'll make a movie about us? In Hollywood? Man, what a perfect place.
Of course. Why not?
Oh yeah. Now where's my crime-solving shoes?
I left them by the boot sander.
What did I tell you about using Thomas?
I stopped caring once you tried to give an inanimate object a name. Now, let's meet a new old dame. Doe Wager, the thrice prosecuted felon walking free.
A dame so not nice, they had to trial her thrice.
Weren't you the gal who at one point admitted in court you did it and still weren't convicted?
Split between an inspiration and a detriment to our legal system. That's our star-spangled justice.
Don't sour yourself, sweetie. You try to do the same in my shoes.
Pretty soon you'll slip in those heels and the coppers will catch you.
It'll be worth every penny until then. Strange accent you got there, darling.
I could say the same.
What? You don't like my accent, honey bunch? Reminds me of my childhood back in Canada. All the memories. But it may just be the rose-tinted glasses.
Those are rose?
Rosy as my cheeks, sweetie.
You already said that one. We don't have much patience for Bob-damn murderers.
Careful, sweetums. Your assistant here can't seem to keep his composure, cursing in front of a lady.
Oh, I doubt you care a shit about that shite.
Sure you don't curse?
Bugger, I'm damn fucking certain, you weasel-eyed winker.
Feeling peckish?
Buddy, don't ruffle feathers lest you want to get swooped. And yeah, I could use some chow.
If we order the specials, you'll serve us the dish.
We know you know every crook and granny this side of the Canadian border. So tell us all what all you saw, doll.
Pumpkin, I've seen more and know more than you'll see and know in a lifetime. You know?
I see you've seen so much. But why don't you tell us who/what the funky cat is?
Sugar, you mean defuncty cat? The crime-solving dog that worked with the crime-solving cat?
Wait. The dog's name was Defuncty Cat? That's the biggest question I have about that sentence. How could I have been so blind?
Honey, you're making a mistake. Common as a drunk Canadian goose.
Care for a drink? I'd kill for one.
Iced tea. I'm not pushy. Lester standing by stairwell.
I like your style. Clean and efficient.
Sitting out here in the open, flying a coop when it gets tough. It's plain as day you're the killer. I can see it till the spring robins arrive.
Angel Cake, you got no dirt on me. Can't convict what you can't prove, and can't prove what you can't catch.
We don't care if you're a killer. We're after a newfangled kind. I extrapolate said killer, maybe attempting to leave the city soon.
This ain't a city with many angels, apple pie.
We may have hearts of stone, but we're buddy-buddy to our pals. You may just want to be our buddy. Now, what have you heard about a Hunter Chat?
Buddy, I'd never spill the beans about a fine piece of action like Hunter Chatting. She could put me in a cage anytime.
You don't seem like a jailbird type. Free to fly and not one to tweet the news.
Sugar Plum, I'm no Twitter. I have a brain.
What about a fella called Mac the Knife? You ever bumped into his rump?
Mac tried to run a story on me a while back. He's ruthless when he sees a scoop. I remember he said he wanted to sail away someday.
And what about a Dr. Dickie Cockrellbear?
Toots, he's about as crooked as they come. From all angles you look at him. Besides, I'm not that much of a fan of Dick E. anyways.
I thought we were done with those jokes.
Sweet tater tots. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you've given us plenty to think about.
Buttercup, how's about you think about who let you out the house wearing that woman's suit?
eBay said it's unisex.
More like no sex.
You've been chillingly helpful, Miss Wager. Cecilio, why don't you go fetch the mail for us?
Hope you find your killer before he kills you.
How do you say no luck in Spanish? I couldn't find it with dough or in the Spanish paper I stole from an orphan newsboy. She's a killer, but she's not our killer. I had a funny feeling, and it went from the funniest pages that things were gonna come to a head. Then, I got a telegram from Mac the Knife. What's up, Mac?
What's up, sport? I don't mean to shock or scare you, but the commissioner is sent to make a statement on the 2nd of this month. Best to get your plate out front so that you're not eating your words when this whole news egg starts sizzling. What I'm trying to say is, you gotta solve this case by Saturday, Sparky.
How'd you get this number? ...
..
Drat.